While the energy industry is still trying to catch up with his discoveries, Elon Musk plans to launch a reactor that outperforms them. Although it has long been considered a divisive energy source, the movement to move away from fossil fuels has brought nuclear energy back into the public eye. The solution we need to overcome severe environmental concerns and advance the aerospace and electric vehicle industries may lie in developing an operational nuclear reactor. Elon Musk wants to break new ground in his industry. Does Elon Musk want to use nuclear gas for what reasons? A polarizing force. Elon Musk just released a reactor that shocks China. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. The glowing reviews of nuclear power. As they look for sustainable energy sources, governments and businesses worldwide are turning to nuclear power. When weighing the costs of relying solely on gasoline and coal for energy generation, one of the few clean emission sources on the list, it is almost unavoidable for your country to rely on nuclear power to meet its energy needs. Aside from the cost of building a nuclear power plant, it is less expensive to generate electricity from nuclear energy than gas or oil. Additionally, nuclear energy uses 8,000 times less energy than conventional fossil fuels. It is unaffected by the weather and emits fewer emissions than fossil fuels. Venture capitalist Mark Andrean has called for constructing 1,000 advanced nuclear reactors in Europe and the United States, noting Silicon Valley's support for further nuclear energy research and development as a sustainable energy source. Billionaires and business people from Silicon Valley have high praise for this energy source. According to Josh Fried, co-founder of Carbon Free Europe and director of Third Waves, climate change and energy are related. We would only be discussing innovation in nuclear power today to produce technological improvements in the field of nuclear medicine as well as atomic energy solutions like its Natrium reactor with the investment and forward thinking of the pioneers in silicon. Even further, Bill Gates established his own nuclear energy business. As a self-proclaimed pro-nuclear businessman who believes that current nuclear power facilities are secure, Elon Musk has also been outspoken about his support for nuclear energy innovation through TerraPower. Contrary to common opinion, nuclear has a bad rep, says Musk. Nuclear power facilities should only be shut down if they are situated in a region that is susceptible to natural disasters. He doesn't change. Nuclear energy should be prioritized until renewable energy sources can rely on it more and compete with the cost. However, building something as complex as a nuclear reactor is complex. A functioning atomic reactor normally takes 7 years to produce, but big projects frequently need more time to protect the outside world from the intense power built within. Plants are expensive, and building frequently goes over budget. 17 years after the project start, at Finland, the U initially reached the building's maximum output capacity. It will take at least 8 to 9 years to complete the nuclear power reactors VG3 and VG4. It is estimated that the Hinkley Point nuclear power facility, whose construction began in 2008 and is expected to cost $26 billion, will be completed in 2027. This illustrates how costly and time-consuming it is to construct a nuclear power plant. It also doesn't help that most people hold unfavorable opinions regarding nuclear power. Recalls of the Chernobyl catastrophe and the Fukushima disaster come to mind when nuclear power facilities are mentioned, showing that mishaps can still happen despite all safety precautions. Another source is handling the radioactive waste produced while producing nuclear energy. How nuclear reactors function is a concern for environmentalists and a challenge for nuclear power facilities because nuclear waste cannot be destroyed with existing technology and must be stored because it is harmful to the environment. While fusion and fire the physical, nuclear fission is used in conventional atomic energy generation. Developing radioactive free fusion reactors that burn hydrogen to produce power has proven challenging. Fusion reactors only have enough power to maintain the reaction. No excess power is available in other applications. Additionally, it is challenging to maintain fusion reactors for an extended period due to the amount of pressure and temperature needed to fuse the nuclei. Since the 1950s, more than 200 fusion reactors have been constructed, but they have yet to succeed. They are calling for it. Fusion would be an expensive energy source due to the complexity of finding, moving, and sustaining the source fuel. Elon Musk advises us to keep constructing on the foundation of effective reactors. Although many bet on fusion reactors because they seem more enticing and lucrative, the sun is the only functioning fusion reactor. Making one requires significant time and resources that may be employed more wisely elsewhere. The nuclear fission's technologies are already well known to us. Scientists can produce something important by managing such information. Future reactors and fish hope to utilize uranium without suffering any harmful effects. The reactor will be cooled with salt, metal, or gas instead of water. Since nuclear reactors are viewed as ticking time bomb or water bombs, the water used as a coolant today has downsides. In this case, the water's hydrogen atoms are predisposed to mix with neurons to create radioactive tritium, which, when released into it poses a threat to living things. Let's assume that the power plant's freshwater supply to the reactor is jeopardized for whatever cause. In that case, a buildup of hydrogen molecules brought on by the high temperatures could cause the water to burst. Elon Musk did not create groundbreaking battery technology, the much-anticipated hydrogen fuel cell, or anything else. Instead, electric vehicles will be powered by nuclear diamonds. Long-lasting battery systems that can power autos and other electrically dependent devices are made using radioactive diamonds. The battery is made possible by turning carbon into gas, cooling it, and depressurizing it. The diamond is then placed into a semiconductor-filled battery cell by attracting electron and enabling the passage of electric current while the gas expands to become a radioactive diamond. Radiation can be converted into electricity with the aid of semiconductors like silicon. To stop the radiation from getting bound, a non-radioactive diamond is placed on top of the radioactive diamond. The diamond will continue to emit electrons as long as it is radioactive. With over 90,000 metric tons of radioactive waste held in containers in the U.S. alone and unable to be disposed of, the problem of storing radioactive waste that slowly impacts our battery challenges our ecology. Making it a valuable tool for goodwill will help nuclear weapons be banned permanently. With these batteries, zero carbon emissions, and a self-charging capability, owners won't have to worry about a low battery. However, it may take some time until Tesla delivers a fully nuclear electric vehicle. Because he is more concerned with improving performance, Elon Musk has decided to use lithium-ion batteries. Send the battery life of the current battery pack that the company is using to please its clients. He powers his electric cars with about 7,000 of the same battery packs used in computers. Elon must have decided that the best way to be innovative is to employ old, boring technology that nobody else in the industry is interested in. The new oil must maintain that there is money to be made from converting lithium into cells, and that obtaining raw material is the same as getting a license to print money. However, some may contend that it is more inventive to develop enormous automobile batteries for electric vehicles. After all, these batteries are readily available, reasonably priced, and signaling with you. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.